Hey friends, it's Sammy back with another episode of The Daily Dash. That's right, it's everything you need to know from around the world and in my life, straight from my car dashboard to yours. Today is a Monday, March 30th, 2020. Let me tell you what you need to know so you're in the know wherever you are and whatever you are doing. I was trying to give you a new look today. No, I don't need glasses yet. These are my blue light blocking glasses, but yeah, okay. Can't really see me so well. So, this is my no makeup look. Anyway, that's what we get today. So, what's going on? I want to try to bring you some more encouraging news. I've tried to turn off the news a little bit more, so things are still where they are. You're still at home. We know all that. But a 4-year-old girl from the U.S. who was missing for 2 days has been found. She was found in the woods with her dog alongside her, so that's great news. Now I can only think if there's one really bad piece of news for me. Wimbledon, we don't know, but it's said to be canceled. It doesn't even start until the end of June, and they're talking about canceling it already, which is very sad. Uplifting news, John Krasinski has supposedly started a new YouTube show called Some Good News. So if you need some good news, make sure to check out his show. Also, it's Doctor's Day. I don't even know if it's national or international, but man, round of applause to all of our doctors, paramedics, ER techs, just everyone. And can I just say that I am continuing to receive messages from my friends who are doctors, nurses, whose spouses are medical workers. Please take this seriously. I know we are all struggling in many ways, but if you don't think it's a big deal for you, please consider all the medical professionals that are out there fighting for our behalf. So, if you missed any of that, you can find the news below. I know I forgot something. You can also find me at the Sammy Cone on Twitter and Instagram, sammycone.com, YouTube, all the places. And I really just want to say thank you for those of you who have shopped my store. If you missed that, you can watch that episode. I'll put links below where you can shop my Amazon store, just sharing posts, all of that. It's just so beneficial. So thank you so much for those of you doing that. I do want to just tell you, or I guess encourage you, that this is a great time to reevaluate. So this weekend, I really tried hard, like I said, to stay off news. I stayed off my computer, which for me is big. Took more walks, played outside more, just really tried to stay present in the moment. But I am realizing that today is March 30th, which means the end of the month is tomorrow. And it's important to do certain things at the end of the month. And I'll come back with some more tips on that tomorrow. But this is a really great time to reevaluate. We've been we've been distancing for 2 weeks now. Kids have been back in virtual school for 1 week. I'm back to, well, I shouldn't say I'm back to work. I'm doing what I do from home, trying to find new ways to earn a living and support my family. And so some people say, well, let's just go with the flow. And, I really am doing that more and try to do that this weekend. But a schedule is really important. A schedule brings security to many people, especially our kids. And that doesn't mean you have to follow it to the exact letter to a T. Why is T the letter? That's an interesting question, isn't it? But without a schedule, then things just happen to you. I want you to do things on purpose for a reason. This is an incredible time to reevaluate, to refocus, to think about why you're doing what you're doing, to observe your kids and help them to not only grow in their strengths, but maybe discover some other areas that they're interested in. This is a great time for you to pivot if need be. Yes, I'm thinking of Ross in the hallway and Friends. Pivot. Yes. So there's so many things that this opportunity of opportunity, not an obstacle. Thank you, Diana Sumter. This opportunity is providing us with. And if you don't have a plan, you are planning to fail. And so you have to have something in place that gives structure to your day. And if you need to work around it or move something, that's great. But just don't go through the day with no plan at all. That's my advice. So tomorrow I'll give you some tips for what I think is really beneficial to do at the end of each month before you hit a new month. But for now, I just want you to think about, what could this week look like for you? What are some things that would be beneficial to have in place, both for you and your family? One thing I will say that was really helpful today is that for my kids, we had 2-hour kind of school blocks. And I said, I'm going to work during those 2 hours. You're going to you do your school. You're going to go to your teachers first, which is what they're wanting them to do. And then we'll take half an hour before lunch and then a half an hour after that second block for you to ask me questions. Okay. But I really want them to get used to doing what they're being asked to do from their school, going to the teachers, trying for themselves. I noticed last week they were coming to me a lot with their questions instead of one, pressing themselves harder, or two, asking their teacher. So that's allowed me a more concentrated time to get work done. And then I know I won't be, going into the night as long as I have been on my computer. So that's that. I just pray joy over each of you today. May you experience joy in whatever you decide it is you need to focus on today. And I hope that carries through with you all week. Okay, friends, I pray you have a great day wherever you are. Make sure you make it great and do not wait to tell someone you love how you feel about them. Bye, friends.